Ivan, I'm so blessed and privileged to. Well, throughout the last night, I've been searching what should I speak today. So I went through, to be frank with you, I went through 17 speeches to find out what is the best to deliver today. While congratulating all the graduates today, the optometrists and opticians, I would like to emphasize this particular story. Please do listen to this. And there are two important things you can get from this story. So, this story of Helen Keller. Helen Keller was born in Alabama in 1988. She was the fifth in the family. She was born as a normal child, but unfortunately at the age of 19 months, she developed meningitis. And subsequently, she became deaf and blind both. So, very tragic moment, she became deaf and blind. Imagine if you close your eyes for a second now, how do you feel? Imagine if you can't listen to what we are talking. It's very pathetic. So, the Helen Keller became deaf and blind at the age of 19 months. So, her parents found very difficult to manage this particular child because child became very adamant, very naughty, and you can't control her, very angry and mischievous. So the education was very difficult and they tried everything. Ultimately, at that time, these parents sent this particular child to Alexander Graham Bell Academy. Alexander Graham Bell tried various things to teach this particular child but failed. Finally, Alexander Graham Bell found very particular alumni and suggested, why don't you teach Helen Keller? She took this task and the challenge and signed and went home to Helen Keller's family, and she started teaching this particular mischievous child. It was very difficult. She tried to teach mug and then milk. So, failed. She dropped the mug and it went into pieces. So she couldn't. So after a few months, continuous dedication and her challenge she took, and then she put a drop of water into the hand to young Helen Keller and allowed her to feel the drop of water and wrote water on the palm of the Helen Keller. She learned the water on that particular day, how to spell water. So through the feelings, she got it correctly. I believe Helen Keller then started her journey of education. So from the Radcliffe College, she entered to very famous Harvard University. There she earned a Bachelor's of Art degree. She was the first recipient of earning bachelor's degree as a blind. She is the first US person to achieve a degree in bachelor's degree in US history, probably in the world as well. From that onwards, she continued her education, although she is a blind. Sometimes initially she started her speaking or by touching the lips of Miss Anne Sullivan Massey, her teacher. So Anne Sullivan Massey was her lifelong partner since the age of 6 years up to the death, her teacher. So this journey with Anne Sullivan takes her unto the death. Well, she was nominated as the US Women's Hall of Fame of US in 1965, I believe. And then she was awarded 5 honorary degrees from Harvard, Yale, Oxford, and many more prestigious universities. So that emphasizes, or that's telling you, with all the difficulties, how she achieved her academic qualifications or milestones, or expanded her schematas. So what I'm emphasizing in this particular story is, first thing is, though you have certain difficulties, you are not handicapped like Helen Keller. You are very blessed, right? So if Helen Keller can go up to that academic ladder up to that level, why not you? If Siku can, why not you? Right? The second moral of this story is the turning point of her life because of her teacher. She's Anne Sullivan Massey. So since you have got very inspirational teacher, he is none other than your great Naresh Pradhan. So he is the turning point of your life. Take this as a lifetime message. So these two things, keep it in your mind, because your certificates are not the qualification of your life. Take this as the beginning of your professional life. So this is the license to climb up to the ladder. So